Hey YouTube, 3D Printing Life here with another quick channel update sort of video. Because I have family staying with me right now. They're not leaving until Tuesday, and so I'm not gonna have much time to make videos while they're here. They've actually been here for a few days already, and so this is just gonna be a quick video, and hopefully I'm gonna go over a few important things. First of all, this whole area has been cleaned up, I guess. I got rid of all the boxes I don't need, and I should really turn the lights on. But beta kits have been sent out, they have all been received, and I have heard some pretty good feedback so far. No major issues. One person was having trouble with the little T-nuts, but the other two didn't, so it could have just been that specific batch of the plastic T-nuts that he got. I'm not too sure, but I'll definitely look into that, and I will test some more of the ones that I have, because I currently have a bag of about 400 of them. Because this is the only thing that I know for sure won't be changing. Because in my experience, they have all been good, but I will definitely test them to make sure that they, or at least the majority of them, work, and I will definitely include extras. I also have figured out what the problem was with my extruder and why I always got failed prints whenever I tried to move my printer and print overnight in the other room. Now, the reason for that is two things. First of all, I always had my fan off for the first layer. That was a mistake, because when I do overnight prints, I usually jam as much as I can on the print tray, which means it is spending the most amount of time on the first layer, and without the fan on, all that heat travels up. Now, secondly, the fan on that room is never on. My fan is always on in the summer. It's on 24/7, and that's actually helping to cool the hot end just a little bit, just enough. But when I moved into the other room with no fan, there was absolutely no cooling going on when it did the first layer, so the hot end would slowly but surely be pushed out and sideways a little bit, and that was what was causing the strange shifting in prints that I was getting, and that was always causing my prints in the other room to fail. This is just a quick example of what this was like. I didn't catch it, and I let it go, and as you can see, all the parts are permanently pretty much stuck together because there's a layer underneath that actually has been shifted. And that is just from the hot end melting the extruder and then bending to the side. Now, there's two fixes for this. One, run this fan all the time. Make sure you set it to even run on the first layer at least 50%, and then on all other layers at least 50%. That is enough to keep it cool and to keep it from melting. That usually works unless you have a very, very long... it usually works where you cannot run it on the first layer, but if you do very, very big prints, you may run into that problem. Or secondly, you can get an E3D like I actually just did, and I don't have it yet, but I made an E3D version of my extruder, and because the E3D has a fan built into the heatsink, the top end of the E3D hot end never actually gets hot, so you can mount it in anything and it would be fine. So yes, I did order the E3D, mainly because this thing has been giving me some troubles lately. I've still been getting decent prints, but at times it would randomly either start clicking or it would start slipping on the filament, and I couldn't seem to get the right tension in between. I turned up the extruder stepper just a little, but I didn't want to go past halfway on the potentiometer because then it would get too hot. But yes, I've just been having some issues, and pushing manually through, it's pretty tough to push it through at times, so I'm assuming it just has to do with the cheap aspect of the Anubis hot end. I mean, it's great for beginners, and it lasted me a pretty long time. I've probably done 300-400, maybe even 500 hours of printing with this. Not with the 3-up, with the hot end alone. So, I mean, it has lasted me a long time, but it is just about time for the upgrade. And $80, it's a lot for the E3D, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. So that is set to arrive. I don't know when, actually, but I didn't get a tracking number, but it said it's usually about 2 weeks. So hopefully I'll get that soon, because I did order it about 5 days ago. And finally, I am now taking payments for the next batch. Those of the people in the next batch have already been contacted, and I did receive payments from 4 out of the 5 of them. I am doing 5 because one person contacted me. They said they just wanted the non-Masumi hardware, so they just wanted essentially all the stuff you get from, well, that I get from eBay, from Amazon, and from my bolt supplier, Trimmed Craft Aviation, I believe it is, which somebody showed me, and thank you so much, because those bolts are so cheap, and I really hope they're good quality, but I'm sure they will be. So anyway, I received 4 out of the 5 payments, just waiting on one more. I've already ordered all the parts other than Masumi, because Masumi doesn't process orders over the weekend, so I gotta wait till Monday. Go figure. But I will be doing that as soon as possible, and then I have 2 people helping me out printing. Each of them are printing 1 set, and then I'm going to print 2 sets on my own. And then all the sets will be sent to me before shipping out to you guys, so I will inspect them. I will make sure that they are all up to quality, and I will reprint anything that is necessary. So nothing to worry about for you guys. So that is it. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you later.